Graph chapter, the tag team, the IAC, and the Live Lab. As you may know, a lot of the Live Lab's only been about for 2 months. I want to thank our friends from Texas A&M University that drove down here.
So Game Jam is basically a contest where a group of people get together to develop video games in small teams, usually over a weekend, and basically you have 48 hours or some span of time to complete your game. Then you get judged. I'm actually a judge for this particular Game Jam, so I'll be going around with a couple of my compatriots and we'll be looking at different people's games and saying where they were strong, where they were weak, and basically trying to select the best from a couple of categories.
We're working on a central theme of water and looking at the issues that surround water and water as a whole. And so all the games are supposed to in some way convey or use water as either a central mechanic or to explore one of the problems that come up with water, whether it's water conservation or scarcity or contamination or along those lines.
Game Jam came to be from visiting a conference in the summer and meeting a faculty member from the University of Amsterdam who was telling us about a themed game jam with a purpose that he was running as a global jam. And I really want to be part of that. I want the Live Lab to be part of that. But before we jump into a global game jam, I figured we should try a smaller scale game jam out, since I've never done one before, to kind of get our feet wet with this. And that's how it came about.
As far as like what I'm getting out of it or what I'm seeing, I'm really enjoying especially how a lot of these teams were just kind of thrown together last minute, seeing how the camaraderie is built up from the beginning to the end, and the team building concepts and things that we're seeing here where people have very quickly been thrown together and had to form a team dichotomy where they had to decide who's doing what, delegating things out, deciding on a concept, all that kind of thing as a team that for the most part had never worked together before. So that kind of things.
These guys came in here not knowing what the subject was, and they got dropped a really broad subject, water. And then the things they've come up with are all over the map. So it's a great opportunity for them to go and just express their abilities and come up with something unique. And they also get some pretty good guidance, I think. There's some people here that really know this type of thing, gaming and game design. They're giving them some good advice. It's fun. I mean, it's a great thing that just get out and see what kind of talent we have around and where things have come. I mean, if you started on an Atari and thinking what went into that type of thing and looking at what a bunch of kids in a room did in 2 days, it's amazing.